Realme is expanding its portfolio with the addition of a new Note series. Launching first in this lineup is the Realme Note 50, which will be the brand's first ever global release. So peeps, Earl here, Tech, and in today's video we'll be sharing our review on Realme's Note 50. Now, starting with its design and build, the Realme Note 50 comes in a simple yet familiar design language. At the back, it features a two-tone finish, glossy material at the top and matte finish for the rest of the back panel. There's the Realme moniker at the lower left portion and dual cameras sitting directly on the glossy material at the top. Though it may look like it has triple rear cameras, but the third circle actually houses the LED flash, so take note of that. Our unit is in the sky blue colorway using a plastic build which looks sturdy enough, but I recommend getting a protective case to keep it away from unwanted dents and scratches. So thankfully, it includes a protective case in the box, so that's a minor problem solved. It's IP54 rated for protections against dust and some splashes of water. Its frame is flat on all sides with a power button and volume rocker located at the right side. Situated on the left is a triple card slot with support for 2 nano SIMs and a dedicated slot for up to 2TB micro SD expansion. While at the bottom, we see a 3.5 audio jack, a microphone for calls, a USB-C port, and the speaker grills. At the front, the Realme Note 50 sports a 6.74-inch high-definition plus LCD panel with a 90Hz refresh rate. The display can also reach up to 560 nits peak brightness. There's a dewdrop notch up top housing the front-facing camera. While this design looks outdated, it's kind of expected, especially at its very affordable price point. Not to mention its very own dynamic island, which Realme calls the mini capsule. So expect to see some notification and status indicators like charging being displayed on the screen with fancy animations. Like I mentioned earlier, the Realme Note 50 has a dual rear camera system, a 13-megapixel main camera complemented with a black and white sensor. With good lighting, it produces decent images with vivid colors, although clarity looks a bit washed out to my liking, especially during indoors or low light captures. Selfies taken with its 5-megapixel front-facing shooter are also decent, and the colors still pop off despite the low megapixel count. Video recording is capped at a resolution of 1080p at 30 frames per second. The device runs the lighter version of Realme UI, which is the E edition based on Android 13. The UI closely resembles stock Android, but expect to see bloatware here and there, some of which can be easily uninstalled or disabled. There's a second app market that lets you install several suggested apps in one tap, but I would still rely on the Google Play Store to install more apps based on my preferences. Powering the Realme Note 50 is an entry-level chipset, the Unisoc T612. It only comes with one configuration at 4GB of RAM and 64GB of expandable storage. So expect games to be playable at low settings, but other than that, navigation still looks smooth thanks to its 90Hz refresh rate. And if you're interested on the benchmark scores, flashing them on screen now. It's always a plus in my book when phones have the standard 5000 mAh battery. Fortunately, the Realme Note 50 just happens to have that matched capacity, and it's paired with 10 watts of charging. In our video loop test, the phone lasted a good 16 hours and 20 minutes. For connectivity, it uses 4G LTE, Bluetooth 5.0, and dual frequency Wi-Fi. And for only 3,599 pesos, the Realme Note 50 proves to be a noteworthy smartphone in the entry segment. It piques interest with its eccentric yet beautiful two-tone finish, a long-lasting battery life, and a smooth large display. The Realme Note 50 launches in the Philippines soon on January 24th, so stay tuned for its local availability details. So that ends our review on the Realme Note 50. What are your thoughts on Realme's first Note release? Did they make it a real competitor against other brands out there? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And by the way, if you find this video informative and enjoyable, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow us on our socials, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, or X, and visit yugatech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. Again, this has been Earl, and I'll catch you in the next one. Toodaloo!